What is up, guys? It's Eli here from BrickMe Studios, and welcome to day 3 of building my gigantic Lego Star Wars MOC. So today I'm going to be focusing on building the Droid base. So the base is going to be made with these base plates, these Mills base plates right here. So it'll be sitting on 2 of these. So I hope that I can build it up a decent bit in just this video, but really we will just have to see how far I end up getting, and I'm sure it's going to take more than one video to get this all laid out and all finished, but let's see how far we can get. So before we dive into it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe because it will help out the channel a ton. But let's get into building. So actually, to start off, I made this pretty cool entryway to the Droid base. I actually think it looks really nice, and I had so many of these sort of bar elements that I thought, well, I really need to figure out some sort of use for these, and I think that overall this turned out pretty nice and is a good starting point for these base plates. So really, let me tell you a little bit of kind of a vision for what I have. So I think I might have it be kind of sort of a castle type look. I mean, maybe not quite, but I think it will have some pretty big corners. So the corners, for example, are going to be using these curved road pieces because I have so many of these. So I think on just like each of the corners, it's going to kind of go in like that, or like this, probably like this, but I just have so many of these that I really want to use them up some way or another, and I think that that could be a pretty good way to get them used. So I think I'm just going to go in and start to build a little bit, and then I'll kind of check in a little bit and let you know what I've got. Well, guys, I definitely did make quite the mess, but I think I did come up with a design for the corner of the Droid base that I actually really like. So I really did want to use these pieces, like I said earlier, and I think I did make great use out of it. And really, I just want to make these at all 4 corners, or at least something like this at all 4 corners, because I think it definitely does look very cool. And then you can see it's pretty hollow on the inside. There's definitely plenty of support, but my thought process is maybe grabbing like a droid and putting him like kind of right there to shoot out of, and I might have like a sort of turret. That's kind of the thought process for that. And then also, I think I'm going to fill in some of these spots so it's green instead of all sorts of different colors. So I think I might switch that out at certain parts of the build because some of it will be showing. So I think I'll get that done, and then also build the other 3 corners, and then we'll reevaluate and see where we're at. So here's what it looks like with the 4 corners all in, and the base of the Droid base in its spot, and I think it's looking pretty cool as it is, just sitting down right in there. Obviously, I don't have the top of these pillars either finished or even have anything on the top right now. I do like what I came up with over here. I like the rounded off look at the top, but I'm not sure how I'm going to be replicating that on the other back one. We're just going to have to see kind of what pieces end up showing up in my inventory once I get into later parts of the MOC. But yeah, you see I have a couple ideas, like one over here, and then also this turret over here, which I think looks pretty sweet. But yeah, I think we're just going to have to wait it out and see what comes up. So these will probably be kind of more later on little details that I will be putting in once I'm further into the Droid base. But yeah, I think next up in the next video, I'll be trying to get the walls for the front and the sides. And I think it's going to be an open back, so I'm probably not going to put a wall there. So yeah, I think open back, that's going to save pieces, and also you're not going to see that from, coming up from the front. Like, you're not going to be able to see that, and then you can easily access the back. The only reason I would even have there be a back is if I happen to have enough pieces, which I don't think I'm going to want to use up the pieces I have for the base here for a back. I think I would prefer just to use it on the front and side walls and stuff like that. And then I also got this brick here at the bottom, all green, so that's definitely looking pretty nice. And then also in the back here, it's also all green, so that's going to look really nice. Over here in the very back, I still have not switched out that, so I will need to get that done in a later video. But for now, I think this is looking pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how the pillars turned out on each corner. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell button so you can stay tuned for our newest stuff coming out in the near future. So I'll see you guys in the next one.